Liverpool defeat Porto by 2-0 and put themselves in pole position to qualify for the Champions League semi-final. Welcome to the Anfield Agenda. I'm your host Craig. I'm joined by Brian Morrissey. Brian, it was job done, mate. It was a perfect professional performance.
Yeah, we would have liked that third or fourth, wouldn't we?
Yeah, we would.
Just to make it a real non-entity, but yeah, go. You know.
I do apologise for being a couple of minutes late, but we were actually, we spoke so much about dogs throughout the entire stream that we decided to go out and pay my little dog a bit of attention in the kitchen for a couple of minutes and make a cup of coffee. So apologies, we're a little bit late, but look, we did promise this is your show, guys. I want to know your thoughts on the game. Let me know who was your man of the match. If it isn't Naby Keita, go fuck yourself in a nice, lovable way. You know we love you. Right, so Liverpool are the best at live gamer, which I'm not going to argue with. I mean, you're never going to get an argument from me on that one. We did it again, said Gerald. It was a good, honest, thorough, professional performance, and I have... The only grievances I have, Brian, is that we didn't go on, as you said, and get that third.
Yeah, Porto really gave it up to us for about 10 minutes, maximum maybe, and by that stage, you saw what they were about.
Somebody noticed something on the screen. Why is Bobby... Bob, we didn't even notice the numbers.
Bobby's number
here,
11.
Yeah. And Saturday night. Do you know what? Hand on heart, ignore all of that. It's just a formational thing that we're using the game. What happened was it was really, really late, and you well done to spot that because we didn't spot it.
Yeah.
We were really, really late. The game was about to start, and we hadn't got time, so we grabbed any one of these. What are they called? Lineup builders.
Yeah, lineup builder thing. And
we just really quickly threw together a lineup of the players and stuck them in. There, so well spotted. We should have spotted that.
Yeah,
we didn't. But yeah, it was just basically us throwing a 1 to 11 together for positions and stuff. But well spotted. I need to pay more attention to this stuff going forward.
Yeah.
Wouldn't get this shit on the United stand. Wouldn't get this level of amateurism over there. No.
But that's why people love us. Thanks for getting rid of Mohammed.
Mohammed. I don't know. Kind of had a chance of being cool there if he was a cool person, but he fucked it up. But whatever fuckology he
get
came
out.
Up with. Scouse knobs, Mohammed, ask these big Irish nuts, you clown. Scouse knobs. I'm Irish, he's Irish. What's this one? Yeah, mate, I'm not even gonna fucking... Somebody boot that Mohammed scumbag out, because I'm gonna call you a scumbag, mate. I mean, somebody just boot him out for me. There you go, thank you very much.
Pat boot.
Pat bot, you absolute ledge.
The bot Pat.
All the numbers are wrong. It's just 1 to 11, basically.
Yeah.
All the numbers are absolutely wrong. We just went for a 1 to 11 to get the players in. Yeah, attention to detail, Brian. That's the name of the game going forward.
The only numbers that matter are the 2 and the 0. So
Shaqiri won't give 2 shits. He's getting paid. He doesn't get a performance, or not a performance, appearance bonus. Yeah. Kieran, that's the only thing, mate, and I don't know what that appearance bonus might be, but as you said, you got to warm up, you got a little run up and down on the sideline.
You got to remind people he exists.
You got to show Marega what leg day looks like.
Yeah, exactly. Get back in, get on the Shaqiri programme, and you too can make sense as a human.
Craig, please, score prediction for the Chelsea, the two of you. Yeah, that's a fair question by Mossy. Sunday, 4:30, I think 4:15, 4:30. Liverpool taking on the Chelsea. What's your prediction for that one score-wise?
Chelsea are absolutely diabolical 3-0. They're a weak team. They're a really, really weak team.
Yeah, but Eden Hazard is Jesus today. Have you not heard that?
No? It's Jesus Day for Hazard, is it?
Oh, he's God again. He is, right. He is...
Oh, he must have scored a goal, did he?
He's God's... what's the word I'm looking for here? He's God's reincarnation on the field, on the football field.
Yes.
Yeah, because he scored 2 yesterday, or 1 yesterday, or 2 yesterday actually, and one of them was a decent goal. So he's the best player in the world again.
Yeah,
I'm going 2-1 to Liverpool.
If we can score the first goal against Chelsea, and they collapse, I think the way we got loads of points from losing positions this year. We got 18, we got 12 or 18 points from losing positions. Chelsea are the polar opposite of that. Someone come back at me stats and But as soon as you get up against them, they're away from home.
Did you not know what to do? If somebody comes back at you with stats, you just go with the alternative facts thing now.
Right,
See,
okay.
Trump has given us that out all the time now. If we're wrong, we can just alternative facts the shit out of it.
That is your truth. That is not my truth.
Yeah, that's not my truth. Somebody did say we're adopted Irish Scousers, which I'll take.
I'd give it a go.
Thank you, Bernadette, for that one. I mean, they're Irish Scouts. It's the same fucking thing.
Scouts, really, Irish, same thing.
I mean, they trying to disguise a stew as a scouse.
Yeah, come on,
Come
lads.
on, you're fooling nobody. It's a fucking stew.
Yeah, come on.
Right, what else have we got? Chelsea be tired, said Graham Wright. Dave, Thursday night football this week. Coronation Street or EastEnders football, whatever that Arsenal Cup is called.
Emmerdale Cup, I believe, is what the Mark calls it.
There you go.
Mark, as if I know.
Mark wouldn't get the numbers wrong.
No, he wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't. No, you wouldn't see that on his channel. Now Mark's on top of shit over there, and I'm just an amateur. You know, BTEC Goldbridge.
Yeah.
That's all I am.
We're winging it. He's winging it. The whole lot.
He's got hair and everything over
Yeah.
there. Like, I mean,
Is it real though?
and just, you know, we'll be doing a watch along tomorrow, the United Barcelona game, just in case anybody was wondering, because they are our opposition if we do qualify. City bottling it in Europe as usual. What was the final score? Did it finish 1-0 in the game? The
I
Spurs
believe so.
City
Yeah,
game.
I believe so.
Don't worry about that. It's just a charger. Naby has found his form, said Liz Golden. Oh, I tell you what, I'm sure everybody in the chat will appreciate and will agree with Liz. Naby arrived tonight. That was a performance to signal that he's arrived,
Yeah.
as I've said.
I reckon even Naby Keita needed to, to prove to himself that he could do it. That he could do it consistently, because he hasn't really had a run of games. He's played well. What was it, the first few games of the season, wasn't it? 3 or 4 games. Maybe a big whole chunk where he didn't play. So I think as much as we needed that from Naby, I think Naby needed it for himself just as much.
Amric has a question. He said, Craig, I've got a dilemma. Do I do my homework now or go to sleep and do it in his free class?
Oh, free class. Dude, seriously, get some rest. Fresh in the morning. As long as you know you can do it in the time allotted in free class. Free class all the way, man.
I'm the exact opposite. I'm somebody that never puts anything off. I have to get it out of the way or it'll bug me.
You ask 2 people something.
I guess, Amric, it boils down to what type of guy are you, mate?
Are you a Craig or are you an arsehole?
There you go. There's yeah, there you go. Let us know how you get on anyway. How did Naby score? It took a bit of a deflection.
It's a bit of a story, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, it took a little bit of a deflection, but he scored. It's his goal. Was it outside the box or the edge of the box?
It was right on the edge of the box. He was aiming for the keeper's right, and there was 2 players in the way, including and also the keeper. First player slides in, makes a block. Wild, wicked deflection to the other corner to goal. I mean, everyone's left standing there watching it going, ah.
Mark Hendley said, do you think Fabinho played well, Craig? I think he did. Yeah. I mean, broke up play, did everything you could ask him to do. I love the guy. How about you?
Yeah, if you're waiting for a game, if you're waiting to say Fabinho played well when he scored twice in a game, that's not going to happen. That's not his job. So you've got to be, you have to be a bit more switched on when talking about him.
Liverpool legend said, will you do a City versus Spurs stream? Yes, because that is a game that has consequences for us. And I did say when I got to the end of the season, if us and City were still fighting head to head, then yeah, I will, because it matters. And it's a game that I want to share with you guys as well and interact and see how everyone's feeling. But every time I seem to cover a City game, the fuckers win. So maybe I shouldn't be doing it, but I probably will, to be fair, yeah. Spurs look tough at the new stadium, said Press Salah. Good result for them tonight. I still fancy City to go through, if I'm being honest, over the second leg. But
look at the players you left on the bench and brought, and they just have too much options. Spurs have none. Spurs have their best 11, and after that, it's not a pretty picture in a lot of places.
That's true. Willow said, I saw Henderson Boston tonight.
What's on the 12th of May?
The last game.
Oh right, yeah. Sorry. No,
Brian isn't coming over for the last game, the end of May, Stephen. We just rolled the dice way back. Me and Connor just made a decision that 12th of May, last game of the season, there might be something to play for. The flights were getting more and more expensive by the day. So me and Connor just rolled the dice at the time and said, fuck it, we'll go.
Ederson didn't get nutmegged. Oh well,
that's a shame. We can but dream, Rod. We can but dream.
Oh dog. Yes, I would start Keita. Would you? Versus Chelsea. I mean,
Kane's out for the season, Neil Anthony said.
A bit early to call that.
I don't know. I suppose.
Well, sorry, Kane is out for season. Ankle has gone again, right? Do you remember the season? It was last season, and Kane was out for 6 weeks, and they were playing Chelsea 2 weeks later. Now I do actually remember that. And then he was back for that Chelsea game. there was pictures like, pictures of Kane
He was
in the
shit,
tunnel.
by the way. He wasn't...
Yeah, he was ruined. He is, like, he has never been fit since then. That ankle was never allowed to heal properly. So every 4, 5, 6 games, it goes.
Was that greed going for the golden boot that time, do you reckon?
It's greed. It was the fact that he's become such a huge part of that club that he almost has too much power. And I'm surprised a manager like Pochettino, but everyone he brought in, Janssen, Llorente, they had no one to step up and take his place. So he comes back when he's not. As soon as he's able to walk, he's playing, and that'll damage his career when he's older.
Mossy Hyo wants to know Matip or Lovren against Chelsea. I would go back to Joe Matip, to be fair. Not that I think Lovren did anything wrong.
No.
I just think the only reason we see Lovren tonight was that Matip needed a well-deserved rest. Yeah. I mean, Van Dijk just needs to be oiled after every game. Yeah,
exactly.
And serviced, and he's ready to go for the next game because he's a fucking machine.
Yeah, Matip didn't do anything wrong, and one half-decent game against Porto doesn't mean Lovren should get his place back automatically.
Do you think Spurs are better without Kane?
No, demonstrably not better.
No, but I don't think Son is a good option for them to have to go up front if they can find somebody to drop in to play in Son's position. What I wouldn't like to see if I was a Spurs fan is Llorente starting games up front for them. That would worry me a lot.
My issue with Spurs was that they were so reliant on Harry Kane as an out-and-out number 9 that they couldn't replace him. And they were wasting their time trying. I think they should have just come up with a non-Harry Kane formation.
Did I say Uncle Raptor? He is there. Look, there he is as well. How are we, Raptor? Great to see you in the chat, buddy. Long time no speak. Lovren is just too slow for me, said LFC Tim. What else have we got? Salah is getting marked out so much. Main reason why he doesn't score regularly. I don't know. I think tonight he had a couple of sniffs. We spent so many times during the stream, it just didn't fall from tonight.
Little bounces, little touches that need to come off in any move for any player. They don't. You need that little bit of something to come off for you. The last touch. Okay. He can be frustrating. I understand why some people get a little bit annoyed, but he's trying so hard. He's trying to make that that move work every time, and it's just breaking for someone else.
I don't know. I'm not being... I think people are far too critical of Salah at times. His game is not just about scoring. As far as I'm concerned, if we win, I don't give a shit who scores. I don't care if Salah doesn't. I don't care if Salah finishes the season nowhere near the top of the charts, as long as we're winning and he's putting in performances. And you cannot tell me that Salah was not involved in that game tonight. Salah was very much involved in the game.
Yeah, and the moment when he chased back.
Yeah, that's
covered
a fair
for Van
shout.
Dijk. You know, he's putting in, and no one can. You can't just ignore the fact that he is being tripled up on at times.
Which in turn frees up Mane and Firmino and gives them space, which is why we've seen.
Why is Mane having such a good?
Exactly. Yeah. So he does other stuff as well. He's a team player as well. That's what I love. I just love the man. To be fair, I love Mo Salah.
And I love the way he bit back at Carragher when Carragher was talking about whether he was having a good season or not, and he instantly said, well, Aguero has one more goal than me. He knows exactly where he is. He's not just going out there and having a laugh and playing football. I mean, happy little Mo Salah. He's very driven. He knows exactly. Yeah. You know, he knows exactly where he is and how well he's doing compared to other people. So, he's just... This comparison to last year is unfair.
Here's a comment from Ted Hutton. Maybe everyone in the chat could give a response to this one because it's a good show. VAR too slow, stops play for no reason. What do you think, Brian?
I hate VAR.
You hate it, really? I don't think we've ever had this conversation.
I hate the break and play. I hate the fact that they seem to be learning how to do it while they're using it. I'd rather they just did it in other places for 2 years because it just seems like...
There's somebody asking what I'm doing on Friday. Sorry, that's a bit of a strange one. What am I doing on Friday? I'm actually trying to think, am I missing something on Friday? Oh, sorry. Is Friday... No, that's not Friday. That's Monday. I don't know. What's Friday? Oh, unless I'm absolutely fucking missing something, mate. I don't know what Friday is.
Unless you're just straight up asking him out.
It's not the 13th, is it? No, because Monday's the 15th, 14th, 13th. No, I don't know. I've no idea what Friday is, mate. I'm sorry if I've missed something. Salah just needs a tad less selfish, says Tony Montana. Do you buy into the Salah being a bit selfish? debate or argument?
They should be. Oh, Sean Cox game Friday.
Oh Jesus! I'm fucking going to that.
Yeah, he's going.
Yeah, I got my media credentials today. Actually, yeah. Sorry, we don't know where we're meeting yet. I will have more information on that one for you guys tomorrow or Thursday. But if anybody is, excuse me, my mind completely just drew a blank there. If anybody is heading to the Aviva Stadium in Dublin on Friday night and you want to meet up with myself and Connor, and I think we're meeting up with Dave as well. So if you want to meet up with us, we'll arrange somewhere. Where is it we usually meet up? Bear with me, like grab my phone and I'll tell you the name of the road that we usually meet up with people on. Sorry. Okay, it is Lansdowne Lane. Lansdowne Lane is usually just around Lansdowne Lane if anybody does want to meet up with us on Friday, but we'll talk about that as the week goes on. We're going to try get there early as well, so we'll actually have time to meet people, because the last time we were running a little bit late. Connor. No blame attached anywhere there, Connor. But this time Connor's finishing college early, so we've got time. So if anybody does want to pop down and say hello, give us their thoughts on the season of the game, happy to film them, have a chat with people.
Well, the Irish man in the chat says he's going.
There you go. Boom, mate. If you want to meet up and say hello, or if you want to just come up and tell me I'm a prick, whatever works for you, happy to meet up. Friday, Lansdowne Hotel. Not for me, never be near the Lansdowne Hotel. I haven't got time for schmoozing. I'm not like Mr. fucking £3 cans over here.
Me and John Delaney are going out.
Yeah, Brian loaned John the $100,000 that he loaned the FAI.
It was just resting in my account, you know.
No, it won't be at the Lansdowne Hotel. It'll just be straight off the dart and then go to meet people and then go in and get some stuff done. Well, we'll be doing some filming out and about as well beforehand. But yeah, look, if you're not going or you haven't decided if you're going or not, don't forget all the money raised will be going to the Sean Cox Rehabilitation Fund, which is an absolutely fantastic gesture from both the FAI, from Liverpool Football Club, and Sean Cox and his family will be attending the game.
Yes, great news that.
Which is it's absolutely fucking fantastic news.
You can imagine the boost he'll get from that.
And it's Sean Cox's birthday today as well.
Happy
Somebody
birthday,
in the chat
Sean
says
Cox.
absolutely much love from all of us. One thing I will say, and I know the Cox family have said this, so I'm not speaking out of turn because I don't know the Cox family, but they have said they don't want Sean to be overwhelmed on the day. So if if people see him out and about, just understand that it's going to be a pretty tough day for the family and himself. So
be respectful.
Yeah, just be respectful. I think that's it. Is basically what they're trying to say in the most respectful way, because this is about them. This is just a show of people, just to let them know they're not on their own. That people love, appreciate, and respect.
The fact that you're there and going to the game is showing them everything that they need to know. Harold Steptoe is back.
Hey, how are you, Paul? I fancy us to do the double over Liverpool next season and to win the treble. It's not going to happen, but best of luck with that. Anyway, Garrett said, Craig, I remember a bit when you got 50 to 80 views. Now you're getting 190, 195 aftermatch streams and 400 for we actually broke 1200, mate, on a watch along last week, which was nuts, Gareth. But look, the channel's gone really, really well. We've just had a really good season. I'm really thankful, very humbled by everyone that's subscribed and that tunes in to watch the content. So thank you for that one. What else we got? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And that was me. That was John Hamilton. Thank you, John. But please do hit that button if you're watching. What else we got? Trent is the Mbappe of the defence.
I like that.
That's a statement.
I like that. Yeah. Anybody else with me thinks he's going to go into midfield, or does everyone think he's going to stay at right back? Because most people, I assume, know that he grew up through the academy as a midfielder. Yeah,
I've had this conversation. I never really like to take credit for this particular statement, because it came from Neil Atkinson of the Ampere Rap, and he said that it'll come down to a conversation between Trent and the manager and about, do you want to be a very good central midfielder, or do you want to be one of the best right backs in the world? And to me, that's where the debate ends. I would see him staying at right back. No doubt he's capable of slipping into midfield, but I just don't know if he would be at the elite level.
Yeah, I suppose it depends what he wants himself, really, isn't it? If he's prepared to, if that's a role that he's prepared to play, because he's a playmaking fullback. He's an unusual player. When we don't have when we have that midfield tree that doesn't do a lot, Gini, Milner, Henderson, Robertson and Trent give us so much, but Trent creates loads of chances. He's involved the whole time. He's one of the new breed of right backs. He's not just a defender, so he gets a lot of responsibility. So I'm sure he gets satisfaction from what he's doing.
Somebody's just asking there now. Willow said, "Oh, by the way, Red Hulk said earlier on. Shout out to the guy who had the $1.5 grand earlier on.
Yeah, fair play. What did he win?
Bet. What, 500 quid? I think it was. If he had, well, just over 500 quid. If it was
1 to 3, wasn't it?
Yeah. So what's that? 550 quid, 555 quid, something like that. Profit. I'm just checking that now. Somebody asked, is the game on LFC TV on Friday? I'd imagine it is. And somebody said they want to help or donate to the cause. I think on the Liverpool website there are direct links where you can go to the GoFundMe page and stuff. But let me just check that for you now. I'm almost certain that it's going to be on Friday, but bear with me. It is. It's on the LFC TV channel on Friday. The game against the Republic of Ireland 11. So if you can't make it to the game, it is on LFC TV, and I'm sure during the game they will put up and post the links to and the information of how people can donate if you want to do so, if you're in a position to do so. We need Trent at right back, said Liz Golden. What else have we got? Somebody Garrett Melissa is very knowledgeable. I can only assume that that's about Melissa Reddy, and if it is, she absolutely is. She's a fantastic journalist.
Garrett just asked, what do you think of Melissa Reddy?
I really, really have nothing but the utmost respect for Melissa Reddy. Some of the articles that she's written that I've read have been just tremendous. I mean, I appreciate listening to her when she's on LFC TV or the Anfield Wrap or whatever it is. Nothing but love and respect for her. She's a fantastic journalist and deserves all the success that she's having. Her
access is pretty much unprecedented amongst it. Like, she gets access at a very high level.
Yeah.
You know, she gets genuine information and she gets big interviews. So. And
does them well. Does them very, very well.
And they take their time. They don't, it's not, they don't just rush that stuff out. They do it properly.
She's with Joe.
No. Joe.
She was with Go.
Okay, right.
And she switched over to Joe. She was headhunted, probably. She's very good.
No doubt.
Yeah, so as I said, Melissa Reddy, excellent journal. And what else have we got? Do you think that was Keita's best game for us? Said Tommy McCulloch. I would say yes, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, unless he played better in a game in the league early on in the season, we've kind of forgotten about it. People say he. God, what is it against West Ham? Sorry. So I'd say not recency bias or anything, but I'd say probably his best game.
Saj Khan said, where was Matip? He was on the bench tonight, mate. I think he was just having a rest.
Yeah, feet up, big old feet up, and looking at Lovren going, see, that's how you do it, mate. You don't have to make a balls of it every time.
R2 Dan2 said Robbo will come in straight away. Do you think we missed him tonight? Difficult to say we did when we won 2-0, kept a clean sheet. I think Milner filled in well. He probably lost a little bit of attacking intent on the left hand side without Robbo, but another clean sheet at home in Europe, which is always a plus.
You've asked twice, John, what's the day and the date of the next leg, please?
Imagine it's next Wednesday.
Yeah, it'd have to be the next day. And
it's one day on. It's next Wednesday. So what's that? The 17th. I'm almost certain. Let me just check my phone for you, Joanne, because I never like to give out false information, but I'm 99.9% sure that is the 17th. I will tell you now in 1 second. It is confirming, 17th at 8 o'clock. So next Wednesday, 8 o'clock. What else have we got? Sorry, I'm trying to skip through some comments. Shaqiri nearly made an appearance, said David Gray. Yeah, I did feel bad for him. Steve said Shaqiri's sub was a piss take. I think it was just to see out the clock substitution, and there was 90 seconds or so left. Then the ref decided in his infinite wisdom that he wasn't allowing any of the additional time, really.
An early flight, or he has a woman,
or else he had money on Shaqiri not coming on, one or the other. I mean, he blew up 30 seconds early in the first half, and the same again in the second half.
He was having none of it, really.
But anyway, that's the referee's prerogative. I actually thought he gave nothing, as you said tonight, but he consistently gave nothing, so he wasn't just...
I don't remember a single clear foul leading to a free kick. There was a couple of little things. Yeah, you could say he wanted to let the game flow. It wasn't a bad game for that kind of stuff, though. There wasn't much diving. That guy, Otavio, he was trying it a bit early on, trying to get...
Stop. And then there was B-Tech Allison.
He was running around all over the place shouting at people. So, I think he was alright.
John Bell said, was 500 profit going on Barca at evens, Craig? Barca at tomorrow. I would.
The other dudes bet.
Yeah, I would stick to profit if that was me on both teams to score tomorrow night. That's if I was putting a bet on the United Barca game tomorrow, I'd go both teams to score. I mean, I fancy Barca to win it, but I would think it's safer because it isn't out of the realms of possibility United could scrape a draw home tomorrow.
That's Old Trafford, yeah.
So, yeah, for me, it wouldn't be out of the realms of possibility that I'd go both teams to score if it was me, but look, it isn't me. I probably will actually bet on that tomorrow and go both teams to score.
I'd stick to 500 on Barca to win.
There you go. Again, much like the homework. Depends what you like, what type of person are you here. Barcelona 4, United 2 predicted for Pres Salah. What else have we got? The ref didn't send Salah off or give Porto the penalty. Of course you think he did alright. Well, to be fair, High Voltage, the ref did make the decision on the penalty, mate. That was down to VAR, and VAR will have looked at the red card incident as well. I don't know, why does it always have to be if it goes well for us, the ref did alright?
Yeah.
I just think he did alright full stop. I mean, the penalty incident for Porto, I said at the time I thought he was going to give it.
And we were shouting at him plenty of times in the game.
The Salah thing, was that a red card? I don't know.
It's not a red.
VAR had a chance to review it and review it again and again and again, and neither of them gave it. But look, mate, if you think we're biased, that's your opinion. I guess you're just fucking butthurt, mate, that Liverpool are doing well, and fucking sucks to be you. But from our side at the minute, it's tickety boo.
Yeah, whatever.
Bit of a rhyme there and everything. Look at me.
Whatever makes them feel comfortable. A hemorrhoid pillow, something like that. I recommend, try one of those things.
It's not your fault.
No, it is not.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault, mate. It's not your fault. What else have we got? Chant for Henderson.
I don't think he has one, does he?
I don't know. I don't think he does have one. No. I'd like it to be El Capitan, but that would just hurt too many people's feelings. And I'm awful when it comes to creative
You've
stuff.
got to play with the... Yeah, you're playing with all the Gerrard love then, aren't you?
Yeah, to be fair.
Because he's not Steven Gerrard.
But Henderson doesn't rhyme with anything, does it?
Exactly. You try to rhyme that crap.
I mean, I'm sure somebody's out there that have a belter of a song ready for him. I mean, people are that damn talented amongst our fan base.
Just take the Firmino song, take Firmino out and put Jordan Henderson in. Boom. There you go.
To take Dirty Old Town, a very kind of, I wouldn't say unknown Irish song, but outside of Ireland, quite an obscure song.
Yeah,
and to come up with the Virgil van Dijk lyrics for it, I mean, genius. Absolutely genius.
Why is Shaqiri not playing full 90? Because Shaqiri.
I just don't think he's good enough, is my honest answer. I think... Yeah, look, I've been consistent in saying this. I think Shaqiri is capable of impacting games from the bench at times, but I just don't think he is the number 10 that we need or will ever be. But that's just my opinion. I know there's a lot of people love Shaqiri, and I respect their opinion. What's your thoughts on Shaqiri?
We brought him in to see if he would be any good. It turned out he wasn't. Now we should sell him.
Spurs fan said, I hope we can win and you guys win the Premier League as well. Thank you, mate. I mean, I'd love you to do us a massive favour and repeat your feat from tonight and beat Spurs or beat Manchester City in the league when that game takes place. And obviously, look, we heard about Harry Kane. I don't know how serious his injury is, but I never want to hear of any player picking up an injury. Potch is at the wheel. Yeah. Love it. He's robbing the United lyrics and everything.
The standard Harry Kane ankle injury is about 5 games. So that's the end of the season, Which is a shame for him, to be fair. I mean, Spurs have a lot to play for now. To be fair, top 4 place at stake, and 1-0 up going into the second leg of a quarter final in the Champions League. I wonder who Manchester City fans will blame on this one. I mean, there's no cans of Copperberg or anything to blame for that loss. So no, something flying through the air.
Shaqiri could be an influence on another team.
Yeah, definitely. Look, he's not our level. He was a gamble. Everyone knew he was a gamble.
I think he needs to be the man. I think he needs to feel like the man.
But it was almost too obvious that, like, you didn't want to say it, but at the start of the season you could just see that he was literally raring to go. He couldn't stop. His enthusiasm was off the scale. Didn't matter if he started, he was just happy and ready to get through. Now it's tailed off for him because he knows it doesn't matter how well he does in any given game. He's not a first choice, first 11 player.
Let's not forget this part though. No matter what happens with Shaqiri, from a business perspective, we can double our money on him in the summer without batting an eyelid.
That's what everyone said at the start, wasn't it? It's like, lads, even if it doesn't work out, do you think we're going to lose any money on 12 million, 13 million?
It was a bargain. That relegation clause, I cannot believe Stoke were stupid enough to allow. I suppose maybe they had to get the deal over the line.
Agent would have insisted on it in the contract.
It was a strange move though, wasn't it, at the time? Was it Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, or was it on loan at Inter Milan and then back to Stoke?
He went on loan at Inter, didn't get any time. How is Shaqiri crap? Well,
did anyone say he was crap?
Yeah, but look at his contributions. No one said he's crap, but
I just said I don't rate him. I think he can have an impact as a sub at times, and maybe maybe we missed the comment in the chat, to be fair, but I don't think any of us have called Shaqiri crap, Callum.
No. Yeah, well, okay, Elijah John. We know we're not. Yeah, sorry, that just annoys me. We bring that up, but he was fair to bring it up. It is an English song.
What song?
The Dirty Old Town thing was written by a guy. It's about Salford. Everyone knows it's about Salford.
But it's made famous by Irish singers. Let's be fair.
Once the Pogues do something, it's fucking Irish.
Yeah, exactly.
To 90% of people, anyway.
But look, I didn't know that. To be fair, so I'll hold my hands up 100%. Yeah. I did not know that song was about Salford, and again, appreciate you letting me know. Always happy to learn new things. I think sometimes when people correct you like that, it's the way they go about it. And if they're sound, and they just let you know.
Yeah.
Happy days. Always happy to be informed if I'm wrong on something. Thank you for that. What else have we got? We've got good squad depth to David Gray. I mean Babylon. Hope somebody got that fucking reference, by the way. Babylon.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. No. That for a second. I knew you were talking about Babel. Sorry, Elijah John. Either I wasn't being a prick, even though it probably sounded like I was. Shaq is a middle. Yeah, look, that's it. Shaqiri would be excellent for Wolves, Leicester. Sorry, boy.
How would you feel about Declan Rice if we signed him? Fuck Declan Rice is how I feel about Declan Rice.
Sorry, Decky boy. You've done your.
By Declan Rice, does he mean Ireland's Young Footballer of the Year?
Yeah,
Declan Rice.
Yeah, the guy who apparently played for our youth setup. According to him,
kiss the badge, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought he played for the senior team in friendlies, but no, not Declan. That must be a different guy. Declan Rice. Yeah, okay.
There you go. I mean, actually, I don't give a fuck about international football. I'm just on a wind up here.
Let him go to City and become the next.
I have Stones. Declan Rice to me is another one of those lads who annoys me every time I look at him. There's some people that I just don't like to look at them, and he's one of those people. Good footballer though, clearly. What else we got? Shaqiri is a good player, but he's not top class at LFC team, and I think that's a fair shout. Nobody's saying he's not a good footballer. Clearly he is. He's just not. I think for me, consistency is the problem with Shaqiri. It's not his level. I mean, he can produce moments of absolute magic. I just don't think he's consistent enough. I would actually, you know what, this is a poor man's Hazard.
Yeah, okay, and if Hazard,
is a and I would consider Hazard a poor man's. I don't know anybody else who they consider a top level footballer. So he's a poor man's poor man is how I'd describe that one.
He's excellent for Switzerland. You know, when he's given that role as the main man, he can deliver. I think one thing he shows he delivers in big games for Switzerland. So he doesn't. The big stage doesn't affect him. But I just think it's consistency in all forward players that are tricky and creative.
Shaqiri is the Swiss Messi. Who was the man of the match for today? It has to be Naby Keita, surely. Yeah. Well, for us, it's Naby Keita, but of course, if anyone in the chat has a different man of the match, we'd love to hear your thoughts on this one. Gonna go for another 10 minutes or so, guys, before we head off. So, any more questions, please do get them in, or any more thoughts on the game. Last shout out: if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, please do hit that button. And of course, I'd love you to drop a like on the stream. Every time you drop a like on the stream, an angel gets its wings. So we've heard, anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe we can make up every time you like the stream, Connor gets laid. Maybe we could go with that.
Okay,
one.
We can put that in the thing.
Put
that in the scrolling text.
Spurs got their biggest ever win tonight at the Irish Spirit. Look, you can't sniff at a 1-0 home win in Europe. Like, keeping a clean sheet at home is massive in Europe. If they go there and take an early lead at the Etihad, they got to score 3 goals to beat them. Let's wait and see. Anything can happen in the second leg. I never thought that game was only going to have 1 goal in it, to be fair. No. I actually backed to have a few goals in it.
Okay.
What else? Crystal Palace, that is all. Hopefully they come up with something.
Yeah.
I won't hold my breath, but I mean anything that dents Manchester City's confidence is good. That's good with me.
They don't come up against. Look at the game against Brighton. They don't come up against people that are trying to cause them problems. They have that sort of PSG problem.
Yes, I said this recently actually.
When they come up against a really strong and determined team and they don't get the breaks, they don't get their usual early goal, and they...
Oh, I have to comment on something here, sorry. I'm trigger warning. Cundy said Chelsea will end our title dreams on Sunday like in 2014. Jason Cundy is a useless, mouthy, gobby, ignorant little cunt. Fuck Cundy is my thoughts on that one. Jason Cundy is just a gobby little fucker trying to stay relevant. He was a shit footballer, although obviously better than most of us because he was professional. But he's a gobby little fucker who has it in for Liverpool Football Club. Hates anything northern, by the sounds of it.
Oh, anything past Watford. The Watford
and he should
gap.
worry more about the state of his own fucking club rather than trying to, end our title ambition. So Jason Cundy can go and
fuck himself.
There you go. That's our thoughts on Mr. Cundy. Well, that's my thoughts on Cundy. Probably one of the few things in life I've been consistent on is my hatred of that little fraud. I just don't like him. I just don't like him one bit. He's the DT in a professional sense of my world. He's one of those people that I just dislike.
He's a tabloid newspaper brought to life. He's a rent-a-quote, awful opinion. Yeah, just those people. It's just Chelsea. That's all he thinks. It's just Chelsea.
He's one of those people that absolutely thinks he's hard as fuck behind the microphone.
Oh, he's big on TalkSport. He'll take if you ring into TalkSport, you're taking your life in your hands with Cundy.
I'd ring into TalkSport to talk to him if he promised not to cut me off and let me finish the conversation. I'd fucking happily chat with him.
Oh man, it's so hard to hang up on people when you're running a radio show. It takes balls to do that, and he has big ones.
Yeah, I would. My bigger Irish ones would happily have a chat with him though. But look, I don't like Cundy. That's not what this is about anyway. Hi Craig, how are you? Haven't been on in a while. Got cool. I'm very good, mate, and I hope you are as well. Always a pleasure to see you on. Cundy is a sad plastic twat, said Paul Turner. I just want to make sure I read that out again. Cundy is a sad plastic twat. Yeah. I mean,
checks
facts.
out.
We've done our fact checking on that one. What a win tonight, said Damien. Another great European performance. TalkSport are full of tossers. They're great. I don't listen to it, to be honest. I don't listen to TalkSport.
There is one excellent show on a Sunday night called Trans Europe Express with Danny Kelly and some excellent European Andy Brassel and people like that. That is an excellent show. Anybody that's interested in European football should probably check that out. But the rest of it is drivel.
For me, I've never listened to it. Not my cup of tea personally. Guys on BT Sport, Two Tribes, Liverpool and Everton. That is actually a very good documentary. That Two Tribes. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I think, is that based on a book? It's based on a book by, is it, oh God, what? Somebody wrote Two Tribes. Oh my God, is it the guy that wrote the Two Cowboy or the Hicks and Gillette book? What is his name? The guy that sometimes appears in the Anfield Rap. I'm so sorry.
Ian Salmon?
Is it Ian Salmon? Did Ian Salmon write that, or was it the other guy? Somebody wrote a book called Two Tribes. I'm not sure if it was Ian Salmon or if it was another.
Someone Google that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I could remember, but it's a very good piece, by the way. Definitely worth watching. Hazard will score 2 goals against Liverpool on Sunday, says Mohammed. It's just a fucking shame. Salah will score 3, isn't it? And it will all be in vain. I love all the people coming in trying to grow a pair now. Look, Liverpool are mustard. Just deal with it. Just learn to cope with it. It's going to be that way for a very long time. This football club of ours is on the up and up. And if you're not a Liverpool fan and that upsets you, then sucks to be you at this moment in time.
I hope you're not Mohammed from earlier on, because if you are, you're getting fucking kicked out.
Yeah, he could well be, actually, to be fair. But look, at least he's keeping it clean for the moment anyway. Yeah. What have we got? Going for a no-look sip now, said Stig. I mean, he's got balls out there. Fair play. Hazard is overrated, which he fucking absolutely is. Tony Evans, John Hamilton, you absolute legend. That's the gentleman I was trying to think of.
Tony Evans, yes, well done.
That is the gentleman I was trying to think of, yeah.
Sean W.
That's what I love about this. Anything, just say anything, and just somebody out there who is knowledgeable enough or quick enough with the Google
They're for you, mate.
Why we sticking fingers up?
Jurgen Bottler Klopp knackers talking about football. I think he called us.
And then he retracted his message. And you call us bottlers, and you retracted your own message. You fucking fraud.
After like 2
Imagine
seconds.
calling somebody a bottler and then going, "Oh shit, I can't write that," and retracting your own message. Oh mate.
Oh fuck! Don't worry, you weren't going to come around your house.
Stand over what you say, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
What have we got? Two Tribes is an anti-war song by British. Yes, I know the song. Absolutely know the song. It's also a documentary about Liverpool and Everton. But yeah, I was going to sing it there, but I'm not going to sing the song because I don't want to subject anybody to that one.
There's been enough singing.
Loads of people laughing at your man Scarlett. Ha ha ha. He's bottled it. Where's Connor? He's out, Danny. That's all I can say. I don't want to give away Connor's personal life information.
He's socialising.
He's socialising. Yes, I think that's fair to say. Have you seen, Craig, on Liverpool's YouTube channel the new advert, "We are Liverpool, this means more"? No, I have not.
They released that today, I think. Yeah,
I haven't seen it today. No, I've been sleeping most of the day, to be honest, because I didn't sleep the day before we were travelling over and that. Anything else before we finish up? I'll take 2-0 all night long. Dave, how are you, buddy? I'll take 2-0 all night long.
Dave,
as will I, pal.
Hi, Dave.
Nothing wrong with a 2-0 win at home in Europe. Clean sheet, as I said, you cannot underestimate a clean sheet in Europe.
We said it. We did want it. We won't lie. We did want the third and the fourth. We will. We'll admit that. But still, 2-0. It's grand.
Is this the start of Keita's LFC career? I think it's an arrival.
It's a good way
I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, it's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. What else we got? Connor's had a fallout with Anfield Agenda on Twitter. It was but when you say Anfield Agenda, it was October. It was nothing to do with me. It was just Connor on October messing on Twitter. Nothing to do with me. For once, usually people fall out, it's with me. But no, not this time.
Craig is the adjutant in chief.
That's exactly it, yeah. The agitator in chief, probably. What else we got? Hope to see you guys at the Sean Cox game. Absolutely, Dave. Would love to meet up and have a chat, buddy, on camera as well. I'm sure we can sort that one out. We'll arrange something. I know Connor has your WhatsApp, I think. If not, I know he definitely has your DMs on Twitter, Dave. So we will absolutely sort that out. It will be a pleasure, mate, to meet you and say hello. What else have we got? Why have you haters watching your own fan channel? You cheap shots are just sad. Good job, Craig. Yeah, I often wonder that. I mean, yeah, look, have I gone into the United stand at times and tried to wind them up a little bit? Yes. Being honest.
Yeah.
But it's only ever been about a result and never a dig at people personally or the club as a whole. It would just be a wind up after it. But some people, as has been pointed out here, are just sad fucks. Like, it just what I love happening is when people come in when we're losing. And you've seen a drop in viewer numbers the other night.
Yeah.
As soon as Liverpool score or go ahead, 100 people drop out of it because they've nothing to troll us about, so they disappear back under their rocks.
Then the other team score, straight back up again.
There you go.
Even with their very original comments, usually, I must say.
Right, ladies and gents, I am going to call that a night. Did you pick up a comment there?
Max Warrior. You couldn't let it go, Max, could you? How long is the game over? And Max is telling us players have wrong numbers.
There you go. Yes, mate, we know.
Yeah.
I've held my hands up to that one. It was a rush job to get the team up on the screen because I forgot about it. Yeah. That's completely my fault. I do hold my hands up on that one. Look, guys, tomorrow night I'll be doing a watch along of the Manchester United Barcelona game. I hope you can join me for that. But after that, at 10 o'clock, I'll be back with the late night agenda as always. So if you can't join us for the watch along, hey October, by the way, thanks for jumping in. Hope you enjoyed the game, October. I'll be back with a late night agenda tomorrow night at 10 o'clock as well. And then Thursday, regular show. Friday, all roads lead to the Aviva Stadium, the Sean Cox game, as is what it should be called. I mean, I know it's Liverpool Legends against Ireland Legend, but it's in aid of Sean Cox's family and that rehabilitation fund. So we'll have some content coming up there as well. Lots of stuff coming up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Massive thank you to Brian for coming along. Pleasure as always, buddy.
Thanks for inviting me.
There was a handshake there just in case I didn't get it up on the screen. But look, it's been a pleasure. And I'll be back tomorrow night for the United game. So until then, take care of your families. Tell your loved ones that you love them. And up the motherfucking Reds. And this is the awkward part now where Craig tries to turn off the fucking stream. But there you go. Up the motherfucking Reds.